Hi, I'm Nikki Renshaw. I'm the Creative Director of St Genève Fine Linens, and I'm here to introduce our Texturale collection. This is our Winter 2019 collection, and it's one of my favorites. I know I always say that, but the winter collections are really special to me because we can really experiment with textures, hence the collection being called Texturale. Now, with this collection, we've combined silks and linens and the softest cottons, so these fabrics are going to keep you warm in the winter. They're going to make your bedroom look exquisite, and they're going to be so soft to the touch. So let me introduce you to each bed one by one. I'd like to start off with introducing you to the Argento, which is one of my absolute favourite fabrics. It's a really luxurious, dramatic fabric. You could see it in a store window and it would stop people in the street. They would come and look at it, and also it would be a great focal point in a luxurious bedroom. Now, there's a story behind this fabric, and I love stories. We bought some artwork about 2 years ago. It was just a piece of velvet with some paint on it, but there was something about this fabric that really touched me. We gave it to the mill. It took them 2 years to actually come up with the right fibre content to make it look as spectacular as it does. And this is a combination of linen and silk, among other things, and it's the silk that gives it this beautiful shine, this kind of really iridescent look to it, and of course the linen content gives it this fabulous textural feel. Now, we've put it with our velvet collection, so it's a real textural delight, and of course we've put it with darker sheets as opposed to a lighter grey or even a sandy colour, because we want it to be really truly dramatic. It's piped with gold as well, so it's really got this fabulous finish to it, and I am so thrilled with the way that the mill managed to execute this artwork and create this perfect fabric. This fabric is the Oro fabric, and it is the gold version of the Argento, which has much more charcoal in it. We have smaller amounts of charcoal and a lot of gold, and it really shows off the silk content that we have in this fabric. It has a beautiful shine, and then the linen has this much more matte textural element, which of course are some of the fibres that have been used to weave this fabric. We've piped it again with the Ardere, which is a fabric that we've had in the collection for a few seasons and is a huge seller, and as you can see, we've teamed it with the Ardere to create this really festive bed. Again, beautiful in a store window, fabulous in a bedroom, and I'm thrilled with how both of these fabrics have turned out. So in keeping with our textural theme for this collection, this is the Impromptus sand, and this is a blend of cotton and linen and is so incredibly soft. This fabric is fabulous. It's got this amazing sort of very subtle stripe pattern that has this kind of wave effect to it, and it's just truly gorgeous. As soon as I saw this fabric, I knew we had to have it. Plus, of course, one of the things I love, and those of you who've been buying St Genève fabrics for a while will know this about me, is I love reversible fabrics. So it gives you that extra dimension to your bed so that you can mix and match as we've done here. You can change the look of your bed depending on your mood. And of course, finished with this really, really small piping just to give it a really clean, crisp edge. Now we have a fabulous new line of linen, which we're showcasing here, and it's called Nicola, named after me. And it comes in several fabulous, subtle, soft colours, and this white, of course, really complements this bedding and really gives it that very crisp, clean look. And if this wasn't enough, it comes in another colourway. So thank you, Michael. So of course we now have our denim blue version of Impromptus. Of course, we know that blue is hugely popular this season, has been for a couple of seasons, and shows no signs of waning. And again, reversible. So if you'd like just a highlight of blue, you can use this side, and this has a more sandy background, more natural background as opposed to the white that we have with the sand. And then of course, again, with the more dramatic blue pattern. This season we're introducing a brand new Mapless called Matoni, 100% cotton, has this very contemporary square design on it. We've styled it with a small flange, so it's very simple, clean and contemporary, and it comes in 4 colorways. We have a dark charcoal grey, a light grey, a white, and then a more warm, neutrally dark browny grey, which of course is the colour of the season. Now, the great thing about this is if you want to dry clean it, it'll stay exactly like this, but in keeping with our textural element for this collection. If you want to machine wash it, what will happen is it'll have a 3-dimensional element. The squares will actually stand up more and it'll be a more textural fabric. Now, the great thing about this again is that it's one of those very versatile fabrics that we've got it in coverlets, we've got it in throws, cushions, and of course shams, which means that you can use the throw and the cushions in your living room if you wanted to update your sofa. And I'm a big fan of being able to take fabrics out of the bedroom and use them in other areas of the home, and this is the perfect one for you to do that with. One of the things we always get asked for is tone-on-tone stripes, especially in whites. And this seersucker really fits that bill. It adds a textural quality to a very neutral bed. And I love seersucker. I always have ever since I was a small child. It makes me feel extremely nostalgic. We've teamed this with the Hotel Roma, and we have Hotel Roma pillowcases with this lovely detail with the cuff in the seersucker. The seersucker bed is called Kim, which I think sums it up perfectly. It's short, it's sweet, and no fuss. And I think that's what this bed is all about. It's just a very clean, lovely looking combination of textural stripes and really fabulous crisp percale. Well, winter's just around the corner and we all need to keep warm. So another blast from my childhood. We've had the seersucker and now we've got the flannel. I remember being all snug in bed under flannel sheets, and we have a much more sophisticated version than those stripy ones that I had as a child. We have this beautiful heathered grey flannel. We've got it in sheeting and pillowcases, and it also comes in a natural and a white. It's made in Europe and it feels absolutely fabulous. It's called Cozy, and it will keep you cozy all night long, and this is definitely going to be a fabulous addition to your winter bed. Now, no winter collection would be complete without some cashmere. I love cashmere, but I also hate the price. We've got the perfect solution here. We have our fabulous new throws, which have been woven especially for us, exclusive to St Genève in Europe, and they have a composition of 90% merino wool and 10% cashmere. So merino price point and cashmere comfort. They're really generous in size and they feel super, super soft. And so these will enhance your bedroom, your sofa. You can curl up under these in front of the TV if you want, or you can put them over the end of the bed if it's a particularly cold night. We have them in checks, and we also have checks with a blue element to them because of course blue's the colour of the season, and it gives it a kind of cool crispness to the pattern. And then we have natural neutral ones as well. So we've got the new grey, which of course is an earthy grey, and this is everywhere in the design world, as well as the more traditional grey, and we also have other colours for you to choose from. So I hope you have enjoyed being introduced to our new Texturale collection. I think there's something for everyone, whether you're going to be updating your sofa or you're going to be making your bedroom look completely amazing. We've got textures, we've got warmth, we've got colour, we've got elegance. There's something there for everyone, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I've enjoyed designing it.